I must admit we were quite surprised to hear this statement from the German minister. I would remind you that EU member states and business stakeholders have consistently underscored that a trade conflict with the US was not a desirable course of action. They have insisted to us that only a negotiated solution could ensure stability and protect our shared interests. This was the view of an overwhelming majority of EU member states, including the one from which the minister you mention hails. I'm going to give you a brief reminder of where we stand at the moment and how we have delivered on precisely those wishes which our member states have indicated to us in our consistent and deep outreach with them. So, we reached a negotiated solution to avoid a lose-lose tariff escalation. That's what our member states asked for. That's what we have delivered. We secured continued access for our companies to one of our largest and most important markets. That's what our industry asked for. That's what we have delivered. We now have a clear, inclusive 15% tariff ceiling for most EU exports. In other words, we have achieved an insurance policy that no higher tariffs will emerge for European businesses in this extremely volatile and unpredictable contemporary economic environment. This horizontal 15% tariff ceiling, which the Commission negotiated on behalf of our member states, on behalf of our industry, is all-inclusive and will also apply in the future. Plus, by having an agreement now in place, and with the joint statement to come, which will flesh out further the agreement reached between Presidents von der Leyen and Trump, we will have a stable platform from which we can find other areas to reduce tariffs, from which we can partner with the US to tackle shared challenges like non-market overcapacity, securing crucial supply chains and fostering economic security at large, plus cooperation on defence. So, to repeat, it is most surprising to us to hear that a minister from the member state in question has expressed that view, given that nothing has happened here in terms of the Commission's approach, negotiation or outcome achieved without the clear signal received from our member states.
And before you turn to the last part of the question, perhaps let me also confirm that the member state you're referring to, together with other member states, of course, had been fully briefed on the details of the agreement at a political level. So this is where the surprise comes from, as Olaf was mentioning.
Coming back to the second part of your question, Razier, as regards the shared intention to create a quota system for steel. Again, this is something that is already happening. President von der Leyen made clear that that is what we are going to do with the US, and we expect that that will be included in the upcoming EU-US joint statement, and we take the work from there.
Thanks, Olaf. I see a number of hands raised in the room and from remote. I imagine they're all on trade. Let's go to the back of the room and then I'll continue with the other questions.